crimson, phthalo blue, Prussian blue, black, umber, white. Ready to go, ready to go. Sorry that took so long. Unpause Bill, hopefully. Hopefully he's, oh no. Okay, we're good. Sometimes this TV freezes up. You gotta restart it. Alright, so we're doing Glacier Bay with Bill Alexander. Very small amount of colors. Daniel Smith, mostly, except for Prussian blue. That's I'm using Lucas Mill in there. Should be okay. We'll see how it goes. But all right. Mountain scene with glaciers. In this episode, Bill's outside. He's got a bunch of chickens. You can hear him. Oh, I got some blue on there already. But that's actually good because there's water down here at the bottom. There we go. I need to get a brush beater rack like Bill has, like a little, I guess I could put it here, just beat the brush out of it. Clean it up. Contain the water. Because right now I just do it in the trash can and it kind of, sometimes it goes through the bottom of the trash can and end up with a spot on the floor. That's not good. Alright, we're going to use phthalo blue. Oh, that's way too much. A little bit of crimson. And then we're just going to go all the way across the top. There we go. And he's got like doing a swirl here. We're just going to make it look like a cloud. And you can blend it out too if you don't like it. I didn't like that one, so I blended them out. That's fine. We're going to go with the fan brush now. Some white. Some white, as Bill says. A little bit of blue. Off-white. Fire in. Ice. It looks like ice. Something like that. And then he swirls out the bottom. There we go. Let's add some more white to that. Oh my gosh, he's already making a mountain. I'm just adding in some more clouds up here. I felt like they just needed some. There we go. White. Van Dyke brown. Crimson. This looks pink to me. I don't really like that. He has some blue in there too. There we go. I don't think Bill said he was using blue in this, but it has definitely looked blue to me, so I'm trying to make it blue. Far away mountain. It's okay to like make the mountain jut out a little bit too. A lot of times people make their mountains and they just make them straight up and down, but They don't have to be.
Use your big brush. Use your big brush and brush it down like this.
And you can use both sides of the palette knife too. You don't have to use just one.
Always completed. Completed.
I'm gonna wipe the knife off real quick.
Completed right.
And then
This bit white. Highlight that here.
we're just tapping out the bottom.
Oh, bit white. See?
There we go.
Completed here.
Just like that. Oh, dropped my brush.
Can you see now? Watch this here. Can you see that paint breaking?
And we're gonna go back to the palette knife.
And one almighty stroke.
Grab some of this white,
Details of one almighty stroke.
and we're just gonna pull down.
Can you see the black marks here? Because that is my fingers. I have hold the knife as flat as possible. Because then you get all those details in.
There we go.
Touch of blue, I will just
Just want to come about on that side. I do need a little bit more
and yonder,
over here.
there and yonder, there. See? And now we fire right in
There we go.
the other mountain. See, I use the same colors what I have here.
I'm using this blue again. Looked like he was.
And I add a little bit of power into that. See? And I make close up. That will be a close up.
I'm just pulling straight down again. Nothing,
There you go.
nothing fancy about this.
That's close up. See? You can see now I add the other mountain right in front of that mountain. And it will not look good if I had the same color. See? There's a distance.
There we go. All right, and now he is in a little bit more blue here. That was a lot of blue, but that's kind of what he did.
See there?
Now we got this thin roll of paint again,
The ups and downs.
and he's making another mountain out in front. So that's what we're gonna do.
See how nice it is to have all that creative power?
Very dark blue mountain. Unless this is purple, I can't tell.
So use your big brush again. Use your big brush and fire right in like this again.
And he goes up,
Fire it like
a
this
little up,
again.
and then we go even more up.
See?
And up some more.
Paint is nice to have no paint on your brush because the Mustang you have to
And
paint
even
over
more
it
up here.
You have to paint over it again. See?
And then I think it comes down there.
Now
Yeah, just a little bit.
nice there again on this.
It's like a flat peak here. There we go. I believe this episode is mostly palette knife, so you don't have to worry too much. I'm just tapping out the bottom, kind of blend it out a little bit. Not too much though. I'm not doing the full like pull and all that. There we go. All right, I go back here, get the white. A little bit more white. And he's just making these peaks.
Can you see that paint? It breaks nice.
Some more up here. And this one he pulled also down. This whole thing is out front. Might have been a little too much paint there. That's okay. If you go back over it a couple times, it works out. It doesn't look too bad. I know some people get mad if you say you go over the paint more than once, but you can do whatever works for you. I got one more little peak there I gotta fix up.
See, like this. And fire right from the other side, a little bit of that. Give him that little bit of medicine. What's good, makes it icy, makes it winterish. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
I'm just pulling straight down on the left side, make it look like a shadow.
Even this from the wrong side, but it doesn't matter.
Alright, scrape that off. Pull this way out here. There we go. This gives you some nice white to work with.
See, now you
I'm going to go back over it because that was too solid.
See, it comes out from there and it's
I wonder what would happen if I just did all this in blue, or a lighter blue, and then came back over it with white, if that would help at all. I wonder what would happen. That doesn't look too bad. There we go. These ones are kind of far away, so I'm just gonna kind of scrape them out.
The shed, the light comes from here, and the shed, the side should be on this side. See, that should be on this side.
Make this one a little bit smaller.
But the light should be on this side.
Just pull down, straight down.
Even pure light.
There we go. Got some mountains here.
Pure light there.
Wipe this off. There we go. Throw that away.
Now you understand.
Whoops.
This is in the shed, this is in the light. And you get that icy.
Alright, so he's got these cliffs here. I need to pause them real quick so I can get caught up. Alright. So, this here is all one big mountain for him. One big cliff, I should say. And then in the middle here, I'm going to scrape this out actually. So I had thought it was one little mountain, but it's actually, I don't know if you can see it, I'm gonna scrape it out. It's a valley of ice, so like a glacier, Glacier Bay. You know what I'm saying? And it's not straight white, so I'm going to try to pick up as much of this as I can. Pull it down. Because this should all be in shadow, given how the mountains are set up here. I have a shadow on both sides. This one doesn't quite look like it, but I can make it pretty easy if I just pull this down. That makes you think that this mountain is out in front, this is kind of in shadow. The slopes, I need to make those a little bit brighter too. This one will look like it's farther in the sunshine here. There we go. And then we got like a trough of ice here. All right, thanks on bye, Koroman. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated. I'll catch you later, man. All right.
And then the grain, that's the whole thing. That's the
Got.
whole thing.
Ooh, I kind of messed this up a little bit. So, can't really mess things up though. But this side needs to be a little bit lighter. Brush that out. And then we'll grab our dark blue here. And then we're going to make the bay. Icy water. Ice. Lots of ice. Frozen. And for this, you just pull straight down. There we go. Look at that. That looks cold. That's a cold, cold water. And we're going to take this bluish color, maybe. I don't like that color. I like this color. And maybe some more white. We're going to block this, push it back just a little bit. Oh wow. And then he's making another mountain. So I'm going to use this blue and this white, throw that in. Get some more Prussian blue, some black. Very dark mountain. Ooh, that's a nice color. Need a lot of it because this is a very, very large mountain. Oh man. I'm going to pause him real quick so I can fill this in. But holy cow. So those nice clouds that I put in are getting covered up. We don't need them. And then we'll pull this back just a little bit. Pull that down. Let's see. This comes out right there. I might cover up even more of this mountain. It's okay if you pick up the white. I'm just pulling down up here, flatten out the paint. It'll help when you add the highlights, the flyer the paint is. If you've got a bunch of streaks in it, it's hard to flatten it out. Alright, get this. We're going straight to the bottom. There we go. Fill that all in. I'm going to take some phthalo blue here. Some of that gray color. There we go. And we're just pulling straight down. And it's almost vertical, like straight up and down. There we go.
See, now we will this is right there. I will
Clean this brush or palette knife off just a bit.
make something like that.
And we're throwing white into the water.
We water on this first. This and this one lies like this. See? And here
It's
you get
interesting.
down. And now we water on that by this. Making it. See? This beautiful lines. That's good. That's good.
There we go.
And now you come down here, you come down here,
What's he
see,
doing
like
here?
the rim, give like a shoreline.
Oh, we're making a little shore here.
Water was into the ice was into the water. The ice
Maybe it
was
looks
into the
frozen.
water.
The ice is frozen across here. Something like that.
There,
Chunks of ice just floating around.
kind of that dog. If I wouldn't have that dog, it would not give me that beautiful feeling there. You know, around it in there, around it in there.
feel like this part up here might be a little too,
And just a couple easy lines like this.
there we go.
See, no, we will divide this here. We will divide this here.
Can't really
Yeah,
see
run
it.
that right into the
That's the
water
problem.
there. And fire right into the
There we go.
see, there you are.
I couldn't see it at least. Maybe you could.
Mix water out of that from here on. You see, there
Alright,
you
now
are.
we're turning.
Mix water out of that.
What is he doing?
You,
Oh, Lord.
you give me a little. See it? See that? It's beautiful. Fire back. Fire forward. See, take that. Take
I
that.
guess we're turning all of this into water.
If you want, use a little bit of paint on it.
Looks like shadow, maybe? I don't know.
That's
Icebergs.
And that creates kind of a. Excuse me, I have a little lump in my throat. I can't get rid of it for a while. So sometimes you have to.
Throw in
You have to
something like a darker highlight here. And then even lighter with the white.
Oh, you see what happened? By doing that, you set that right into the water there. And now
More little chunks of ice here.
snow cap on there. See how nice it is? There's what the
Now we're going to put a snow cap. That's what he called it. It's like a little cliff up here. For that, I'm just pulling left to right.
So,
Nothing fancy. Maybe there's another one up here.
if you want to,
Not as big.
then have it like this.
And then we'll highlight this guy.
See, you dress it up nice now. See, dress it up nice. Dress it up nice. Like that, and like that, and like that. See?
Pull this down.
Apply a little
Just pulling down and
there by
just add the white that's on the palette knife already up here. So it looks like rocks. A little more like rocks, I should say.
You see? Little forwards there.
Bill's calling them forwards. Okay, that was very confusing.
Just go on and do it like this again. Just give that feeling it is, and here's the other coming down and do that way. See how you create those up and downs and forward and backs?
I'm gonna go back over this part because I feel like it's too bright.
That makes a beautiful thing. Now you fire in other.
You don't want this one to be brighter than the one behind it, otherwise it'll look weird. And then he went back in. What did he do? He pulled all of this. He made a second, like maybe these blend together and come forwards. That's what he was saying, forwards. That comes forwards, now I get it. Then we pull down. Now if you pull this white down, that'll make it look like this is even in front of what was already there. So it gives it an even extra dimension. It's pretty cool. And in that amount of time, Bill's already added in another mountain. So I'm gonna add some black because this one's even farther in front. This whole area here, it looks like, yeah, we got one up front here. I'm just scraping in some color here. And add some more here. Up here. Pull down. Pull that one up. I'm just doing little circles with the knife to push it into the canvas. There we go. And we got to highlight it real quick. Whoops. And then use some white and some blue, Prussian blue. Very dark blue.
You find again the same thing. See, here with an extra. This
Yeah.
is what I will push.
So this one's,
See, look.
he's in front.
See? Oh, you got it.
Scrape some more off.
Nicely got
This
it.
whole side's going to be in shadow.
You can do it too on this case here. See what I do? See what I do?
I should have done this first. I've missed it, but we got to pull this down.
Here in that corner.
There we go.
Corner. With the matte brush sometimes it's beautiful. And if you want
Almost messed that up,
a little bit of a cool
but we fixed it.
see, that's what we
All
said.
right.
That gives you an extra center, extra power there.
Got to pause him again. All right, so he's got this line there, and then in the background he's got what looks like another highlight of this up on this side. So this side is also in a shadow of sorts. And then this middle part is kind of dark blue. But the very tip of it is highlighted interesting. Like right here. So we got a little patch of yellow, or yellow, a little patch of white, or a patch of snow, I guess. Ice. Comes over here and then drops off. And then this background is just straight blue. We're just highlighting it. So it's all in the background. You can't see it anyway. There we go. Alright, that's done, that's done. And then we gotta add a cove. This Bill added a cove, he called it, which is just straight white. And he went like this, and then ruined. No, not ruined. That's not even close to ruined. We haven't even begun to ruin this yet. And then we take that dark color and we fill in right here. There we go. Pull straight down. Use the rest of it. Come in, come over, pull straight down. And moosh it in there. Pull down again. There we go. Look at that. Cover up that bottom right corner just a bit. Wipe this brush off. Rinse that off, wipe that off. There we go. That's good. Unpause.
Nice.
Wish I could just say unpause and it'd do it.
This inviting to walk around there. And now I will
Need some white here.
this line's a bit more down.
He's got some white up on
This
top.
line's a bit more down there. So there's everything.
Just a little bit.
Everything is going my
Not too much
way.
though.
That's nice.
Then a little bit down. Oh, that's too much. Now it's ruined. No, it's not.
Here and the mountain behind and here maybe.
Because now you just pull it down and that fixes it. Makes it look like it's further back.
Winterish feeling, feel what is snowing stuff.
Mixes the white with the dark color in the background. Fixes whatever problem you had.
See how it works?
Isn't that nice?
And that one.
I think that's nice.
If you can still create
I feel like this looks a little weird though.
you can have other one, see a little bit of a
Like there's a gap almost in here.
see that is coming down there, coming down there. See, and then you just use a bit of dark here and run it down like this. See, that gives you extra step there again.
Oh Lord. Shouldn't have done that. That's okay. We can fix this. I've fixed worse things.
See? And that will make you beautiful.
Yeah, I definitely messed that part up.
With all the glory and all the hallelujah. Maybe here we run down a little bit of a light.
I just gotta mist it together first.
So the light hits it.
To fix it, we have to break it. That's
Let it drip down.
what we're learning today.
Feel that feeling.
All right.
Maybe here I go again.
blue, red.
Create those kind of steps if you want to, or saddles, or stones, or just a big
Oh
rock
Lord,
there, and it's all
we gotta
this
make this
is all
taller.
creative
It's the
power.
only way to fix it.
And every
Scrape
time
all
you
this
paint
off.
something, it's painting.
I know everyone watching is like, what is happening here? Well, I messed it up because I didn't fill this in with color first.
You see? Look at that.
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know if I ever get the second painting done like the cup.
Now I've scraped all the paint off first and come back over it.
Right into that dark there.
Have to be careful right there, but not too careful. It's still not destroyed.
See? That makes it look like the
And then wipe the knife off. Get the white, a little bit of that brown, or gray, I guess this color is. There we go.
And it just rumbling down into that water there. So what you say?
Something like this.
I did it?
I'm just going to pull this all down and add a darker color over top.
Now you can just go on and on. The water lines, this is something you... Here. Here I need a little bit. Here I need a little bit. See? Here I need a bit extra light. Here, right there. That extra light will bring it out there.
There we go.
That's it. See that right away, punch it right out there. That's it. I shouldn't test it anymore. I'm happy. Aren't you happy too? Did you learn something? Did you enjoy it?
Did we ruin it?
Thank you for
Maybe.
watching me.
I have no idea. I think it looks a little better than it did. There's just too much space in there. And then this part we could just fill in with ice. Maybe distant ice. And then over here fill in more ice. There we go. I'm just scraping ice across. Makes it look, I don't know, like there's a little bit more depth on it. All right. I think we're gonna call that one finished, even though it's a little wonky looking still. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it. Should we mess with it? I don't know. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm gonna say, actually there is one more small thing I wanted to do. I wanted to just touch the side of this with white. If it'll stick. Might not stick. I wanted it to look like there was light kind of just hitting that corner. And then I am going to just fix this real quick. This side needs to be as tall as the mountain there. Can't have it half as tall. It just looks weird. Okay, now we're officially done. I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm going to sign it with linseed oil and alizarin crimson this time, just so I don't keep fiddling with it. I'm going to put it here in the dark so you can't even see it. Can't even tell that I was here. There we go. Scrub that in. I'm going to put the date, or the year, 2/2. All right. I'm going to call that one finished. Thanks everybody for joining. Always appreciated. We had 2 more viewers than last time. Thank you. That's always nice to see. Some improvement. And all right. Oh, I should take it down. I don't want to close up before taking it down. Here we go. This is how we did. How do we do? Can't even see the mistakes. Yeah, that's not too bad. Put it to the left, up, down, left, right. Oh, looks very nice. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you probably next week. I'm going to try to do this every Sunday afternoon. It seems to be the time when most people just hanging out, having fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will catch you next week.